welcome back to my channel. We're here for my 28-week update, which is so exciting because that means that according to everyone, I'm in the third trimester now. Even though I consider the 27th week the third trimester, the whole world acknowledges the fact that I'm in the third trimester now. I'm so excited. It's the home stretch. I cannot wait to meet this baby girl. Oh my gosh, this is like a whirlwind of emotions. And I read on my app the other day that if I were to go into preterm labor that she would have a 90% chance of survival, which we obviously don't want that. I want her to stay in there at least until we get to 37 weeks, but it makes me feel so good knowing that if for some reason I go into preterm labor, that my baby will be hopefully and most likely okay, even though she'd be $1 million baby at that point, because that is a whole huge world of expensive. I can't even imagine how expensive that has to be to take care of a premature baby. Totally different topic. I'm going off topic here, but let's just fingers crossed that that doesn't happen. I hope you guys watched my video about my stroller car seat travel system. I posted it on Monday, and if you already have your stroller, then that's awesome. I'd really like to know what travel systems you guys are using, so leave me a comment and let me know what you picked out. But if you're still looking, if you're still in the market, definitely check out that video. I'll link it below in the drop down box in case you guys want to check it out. I'm also going to be doing eventually, not this coming Monday, because this coming Monday I've let you guys vote on what type of video you want to see, and it looks like a beauty hair type video is winning right now. So it's not going to be until like 2 Mondays from now. I'm gonna post a overview of the baby swing that we got her, because I just am so in love with it that I want to share that with you guys. I've been having a lot of kicks, and they're happening at night mostly, like if I'm sitting down watching TV or a movie, or if we're in bed, I can feel her kicking big time, and it's crazy. They don't hurt. I've heard some moms say that kicks are hurting, that they're so powerful that they're like kicking them in the ribs and that it hurts, or in the bladder. And we're not at that point yet. She's not strong enough yet to be kicking me like that. But I did read that pretty soon it's going to be to the point where her movements, she won't be able to move a whole lot because she's going to run out of room. And at that point their movement is not as violent. So I'm actually, it seems like I'm passing up the violent kick stages, and maybe I'm lucky that I don't have a soccer player in there kicking my ribs and organs and bladder, because I haven't had any painful kicks yet. I can feel like her hand or her foot get like stuck in my ribs sometimes, and like she rolls up in there sometimes, and I can just feel it like clicking against my ribs. It's gross, but it doesn't hurt by any means. So I don't know if these moms are just being dramatic by saying it hurts or what the deal is, but I haven't experienced that yet. I'm so tired, so tired. Like the smallest task, I've said this before, but the smallest task just puts me over the edge. I just feel like I get to the afternoon and it seems like I've already had a full day of like so many activities that I'm just so exhausted by the end of, well, by the middle of the day right now. And it just feels like it's so much later in the day that it is, because everything makes me tired. Today I was at the doctor's office because now I'm going every 2 weeks, and I was this close to falling asleep waiting for the doctor to come in. I laid down on the table and everything, and I was really close to passing out. Coffee is my friend. My hands, I've been noticing, are swelling. They're not right now, but there have been a couple times that they've been really swollen, and my palms are pretty red and pink most of the time. But I do still have on my, like, this is funny too, my watch and like my watch and my bracelet that I wear all the time are both getting really tight. Like, they normally move on my wrist, but not anymore. They are like digging in there right now. Like, it's not cute. But my rings are still fitting perfectly. So I haven't swollen to the point yet where my rings want to pop off. This is actually a huge shocker for me, because I just was not expecting this to happen, because it's not a common pregnancy symptom. But lately I have been, some of you guys know if you follow all of my videos, and like if you followed me like for years now, like on social media and in my past life, you'll know that my eyebrows are crap. Like, they're total crap. And they're still crap, but they're getting better. They're getting like top tier crap. They were like bottom tier crap, and now they're like graduating. So anyway, I've been trying to grow them in, and I've been working with like my eyebrow girl, whatever. Well, I go in for my last appointment. I'm like, are they growing in? Like, how are they looking? Because I was, you know, excited because I've been using twice a day the Anastasia brow serum that helps them grow. And she's like, honestly, they're thinning. They're not growing. They're thinning pretty bad. And like, that's never happened to me. When my eyebrows were crap, that's because I chopped them off and tweezed and did a bunch of nonsense to them. They weren't falling out on their own. I sabotaged them myself. So now I do not touch them with tweezers or scissors or anything. Lizette, my eyebrow girl, does all of it. They just, no. So they've been falling out, and I look into my like magnifying mirror and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. They are thinning and they are falling out. So I Googled like pregnancy eyebrows falling out, and there's a whole like ton of little articles and people talking about how their eyelashes and their eyebrows fall out during pregnancy due to vitamin and protein deficiency. I take my prenatals every single day, so there's nothing more that I can be doing on that front. I could definitely be eating more protein, so I'm gonna try that. But basically, the baby just takes your protein and your vitamins, and they're just like a little parasite that just sucks all of that out of you. So my eyebrows are suffering because of it, which is a very odd symptom, but it's happening to me. So you're not alone if it's happening to you too. I'm still getting bloody noses, disgusting, but they're here. If I'm right about this, this could be maybe one of the coolest things that's happened to me during this pregnancy. But I'm probably wrong because I posted about it on Facebook, and I had, I think 2 different moms say that the reason this happened is because I put on weight and not because of what I think it is. So ever since puberty, I've had stretch marks on my hips, like on the outside of my hips, just like a little bit below the hip bone on both sides. White stretch marks that really are not noticeable, they're not visible, they're not bad. So like, they're very minor. Throughout my life, it's never bothered me because they don't look bad. They're just little white stretch marks. So many women have them, so it's not like anything that I've ever been ashamed of because it's so common. Well, I never did anything about it. I never put like stretch mark cream, except for like sometimes every once in a while I would be really inconsistent about it, and like maybe like once a week I'd get out of the shower and put on some stretch mark cream on them. But it was never like something that I was so obsessive over that I like really paid attention to. Now that I'm pregnant, I've put every lotion, every cream, every oil, every greasy substance, every pregnancy butter, oil, cream that you can think of right now, I have put on my body. And I put it on my body every morning and every night. And I go through bottles so quickly. I like to switch it up. I've used it all. But the one thing I've done consistently, actually since I stopped taking my birth control, is I've applied it to my boobs, belly, lower back, hips, butt, and thighs. Without fail, twice a day, every single day. And a couple days ago, I noticed that my stretch marks are completely gone on my hips. I haven't gained any new stretch marks yet. I know that a lot of women don't gain those until the last 3 weeks of pregnancy, so I'm not like, who knows what's gonna happen. I'm not anticipating to be one way or the other. But my hips, stretch marks on my hips are completely gone. Now, 2 women have said to me that they thought that happened to them as well, but it just happened to be the fact that they had gained weight, and then once they lost the weight, you could see the stretch marks again. Which, I'm not going to be upset if that's the case, just because I wasn't upset before. They never bothered me before, they won't bother me after. Those things are just not, my mind is focused on way too many other things to worry about that. But what I'm saying is that I really think that applying this stretch mark cream and prevention and treatment, I really think that it has diminished the look of the stretch marks on my hips, if not completely erased them. And when I do my postpartum updates, I'm gonna let you guys know if it is just the weight gain or if they are really gone, because I've looked so close at them, like so close, that it doesn't just look like a filled out stretch mark. It looks like literally there's nothing there. Like there's no white, there's no color, I mean, it's like you just took them away, like I never had them. It looks like they've never been there. So I don't know what to believe yet. I want to stay positive though. A kind of sad side effect that I've been going through this week is a slight type of depression, sometimes about random things. And I know what depression feels like because I've been depressed in different intervals in my life for different reasons. I've gone through depression. I know what it feels like. Everything can be going perfect in your life and you can have a million things going well, but you can still have this like sad, crappy, blah feeling that you can't put your finger on and you just want to cry and you just feel bad for no reason. And I've had that type of depression, and I've also had situational depression where I've been depressed because of like a major event that happened. So I know what both types of depression are like, and I am feeling like symptoms of depression. And it's not bothering me too much because I know that I think it's just my hormones and, you know, going through getting to the 3rd trimester of pregnancy and my hormones are totally out of whack. And, you know, accepting the fact that I feel depressed is actually making me feel better, because I feel like when you just accept certain things, it's easier to be happy and it's easier to brush them off, rather than if you just dwell on it or just feel like, oh, I'm so depressed, I'm so sad, I'm so emotional. That makes it even worse, and it's even harder to get out of. So I've just accepted it and I kind of rolled with it, and it's an up and down roller coaster every single day. Sometimes I'm like so excited, sometimes I'm depressed. I'm like so many different things going through my head right now with a child coming into our life, like in, oh my god, I don't know, like what, 12 weeks, a little baby's gonna be here. Ugh, there's just so many things that are going on in my head that I have just a million emotions. So I finally went in to pick up my contacts. I went in back in January to get new contacts, and I had my eyes checked and I got a whole new prescription, and she actually said that my eyes were getting better. I have astigmatism in my right eye. So when I went back in to pick them up, I literally didn't go and pick up my new contacts that she had ordered for me until last week. So it had been 2 months that I had waited to go get my new contacts. In that 2 months, my prescription had changed again, and my right eye no longer has astigmatism. And I know that's because of pregnancy. So then I had to go and make a new appointment and get a new prescription. But finally, I feel like my contacts fit. I feel like I can see clearly. I just feel like overall it's finally, like, I can finally see the world clearly. And it's an amazing feeling, because if you have contacts or glasses, you know that there's nothing worse than having the wrong prescription or contacts or glasses that just don't fit or don't work for you. So I'm extremely happy to report that my eyes are going good right now. The absolute cutest thing that we have kind of adopted into our house is, well, it's all because of Bump Box. I get a monthly subscription to Bump Box, and they send me like random things once a month. And this month they sent me some foot cream and like 2 little massagers. And every single night when Nick and I like sit down for the night and we'll either turn TV or a movie on, like we give each other foot rubs and a back rub. And what I got in my Bump Box makes it so amazing, and like this is my new absolute favorite tradition. So if you're pregnant in your 3rd trimester, I highly recommend that you go out and get some massage cream or massage oil and get a couple things like this that I'm about to show you, because it's like the most relaxing, wonderful thing, and it's like a cute way to bond with your hubby, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you have. It's an amazing way to bond with them. This is the foot and leg cream that we use to massage each other, and it's Deep Steep, and it came in my Bump Box. And the 2 other things that came with it in my Bump Box are these 2 little guys. This is absolutely amazing on the back of your calf and obviously on your back and shoulders. And then this is like a Chinese reflexology ball, and you just roll it on the back, foot, calf, anywhere. And it just feels phenomenal. Like, it even feels good between my hands right now because they're so swollen. But I love this new tradition. If you're subscribed to Bump Box, you'll probably be getting this one in your 3rd trimester, but if you're not, go out and find your own. I got weighed again today, and I think she said I weigh 164. Yeah, I weigh 164. So I've gained a total now of 36 pounds throughout my whole pregnancy at 28 weeks. And it doesn't bother me anymore. Like, that's another one of those things that you just kind of accept them and accept that this is what my body's doing. It's also because of my diet and lifestyle, but I'm accepting it, making better choices when I can, but not dwelling on it, because dwelling on it isn't gonna help me. It's not gonna make the weight just stop coming on, you know, like, there's no point in getting upset or dwelling on it anymore, because I went through a really hard time with worrying about it and dwelling on it. I think that really, like, added to the whole depression thing, and I don't want to feel like that anymore. So she told me, she was like, honestly, like, that's a lot better than the rate that you were gaining, so I'm happy. And I told her, I was like, you know, I'm not worried about it. Thank you for monitoring this and being concerned about it. I'm doing what I can. I'm not perfect. I don't eat perfect. I'm pregnant. I have cravings. I give in to them, and I'm being honest with you about it. And I know that after I give birth to Skyla, I'm an extremely, like, motivated and determined, driven person. I know that if I want to get back into fitness mode, that I can do it. I'm just not gonna worry about it anymore. It's not important to me right now. What's important to me is this baby being as healthy as she can, and me being a couple pounds over the recommended weight limit is not going to hurt my child, because I don't have gestational diabetes and everything is going great. So that's what we need to think about, is the positive. I'm going to show you a couple products now that I have, but I'm really excited because I just got a huge order from Modern Vintage Boutique, which is like one of my absolute favorite boutiques. And they're not even maternity, but they have stuff that's so adorable that totally fits amazingly. And I'm going to do a whole separate video, like, unboxing the stuff that I just got in the mail from them today, because I don't want to make this video too long. I already know it's going to be long, so I want to just kind of cut it in half. And so you'll be getting 2 videos from me. But for this one, I do have a couple things that I want to show before I show you my bump, and we'll go ahead and get started. The top that I'm wearing right now, it's super cute. When I get up, I'll show you. It's from Great Expectations Maternity, and they sent me like a little care package in the mail today as well. I haven't had a chance to try all this stuff on. This is the only thing that I've put on so far, but their prices are like extremely low. I think on average the pieces they sent me were like 15 bucks a pop, and they're going to be launching their spring line and actually in Walmart in April. So it's affordable, cute, nice quality. You know, there's no reason to splurge on every single thing. Like, it's nice to have a couple items that are lower prices, because I like to have an array of different things in my closet. I don't know about you, and they can't all be top-notch designer maternity clothes. Let's just be real about it. So I really appreciate them sending that to me, and I will show you the other pieces that I got from them in my second video with maternity, and you know, they're honestly not maternity. A lot of them are not maternity. So even if you're not pregnant, you can still watch this, because a lot of the clothes that I'm going to be showing are not even maternity. The first thing that I want to show, just because this like made me like just like totally warmed my heart today, and just was seriously the sweetest thing ever, and I'm so like, I don't know, it just makes me so happy that someone took the time out of their day to send this for Skyla. But there is a subscriber from Canada, and she sent me this cute little elephant card. Her name's Jess, and she's been following our journey, and she sent me a gift in the mail, which I thought was just so sweet. Totally like not necessary, but really it made my day. She sent me this Mama's Mini onesie, and it's Carter's 3 months, which means she's been paying attention to the stuff that I say on here. Everything I buy is 3 months and up. With the little leggings that match, and a headband, a gold and black headband that matches. And I just think it's the sweetest sweetest thing ever. Here's the whole set together. She didn't say where she got it, but she just wrote me a really sweet card saying that she had picked this outfit up for us. And if I had to guess, I would say that this looks like something that either she made herself or that was from Etsy. So Jess, if you're watching this, please comment below so that I can put in the details section where you got this from, so that the other subscribers can pick one up if they want to. I picked up some post-labor panties. I'm calling them post-labor panties. They're just regular panties. They're just briefs, like boy short briefs with a thick waistband. And the reason I picked them up is because after labor, sorry if there's any guys watching, I know it's totally TMI, but after labor you are bleeding and you have to wear pads to protect your clothes, and you just, it's just a situation that happens. So you can't wear thongs during that time, guys, so you're gonna have to pick up some boy shorts or briefs or whatever for after you give birth. And I found my favorite ones on the Victoria's Secret website, and I ordered them because they were like 5 for $26. And I got size large because when I measured myself, my ass is measuring a size large, and I'm not ashamed of it. So these are my huge granny panties that I bought. Look how big they are. I really don't care at this point. But I'm gonna, you know, this is what I bought, and I think they're adorable. They're, I'll link them below, like an actual link that you can click on. I know you guys like it when I do links that you can actually click rather than just typing it out. So if you want to buy some of these for after labor, I highly recommend them. Another thing that I bought today, I'm wearing the black one, so I didn't buy it today, but another thing that I bought, I had a motherhood maternity gift card from Christmas. And I bought these because my fave girl, Anna Ciccone, who like inspires so much of the stuff that I've done during my pregnancy and products that I've bought during my pregnancy and just everything, like, girl, she's my idol. So I saw these, that she had loved these on her channel. Said they were the most comfortable maternity bra she had ever worn. And since I had a motherhood maternity card, I went ahead and bought some for myself. And obviously they're from Motherhood Maternity, and they're considered sports workout nursing bras, and this is what they look like. They're a racer back, and they clip down in the front like this, and they're actually buy 3 get 1 free. And they're not very expensive. I don't know why the price is ripped off of this, but they're like less than 20 bucks a piece. I think they're like $19.50 or $19.95 a piece. And they're padded, but they're just like extremely supportive. And so this is a size medium. When I took my measurements, I was a size medium, and medium fits me absolutely perfectly. So I got 1 striped, 1 black, and medium. I'm wearing the black right now because I genuinely live in these. They are amazing. She was right. Thank you, Anna. And I got 2 large because a lot of people have said that post-labor, their breasts get so engorged and huge, and they're swollen, and it's just like they get so big that they go up an even bigger size. And I'm already a 36D, and so I'm like really on the brink of being a large. So I ordered 2 larges. They're massive. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna fill them out. I may literally never wear them. And if that's the case, then I'm just probably going to gift them to somebody who is more blessed than I am in the chest area. But I have 2 larges on hand just in case, because everybody's been telling me you have no idea what size your boobs are gonna be, so don't buy anything yet. And I probably wouldn't have bought them if I didn't have the gift card, but hey, I had a gift card, so we've got them all here. I ordered this online because I'm a ratings guru. Love reading ratings, I love reading reviews, I love like looking up products and finding new products. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know it's like an obsession, sickness, addiction that I have, is ordering things that have great ratings. Sometimes it turns out in my favor, sometimes it doesn't. And this time it did, because this is based on Google ratings. This is one of the top ones. When I looked, it was #1, but it seems to fluctuate between 1, 2, and 3. Not that it matters. But this is the Dream Belly Butter, and it's a natural stretch mark prevention and repair cream. And I'm telling you, this is the thickest stretch mark cream that I have ever used in my life. It is a job to rub this stuff in. I won't lie, it is pasty, it is thick, it is white. So when you put this on, you're gonna be like, I mean, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna just glide across your skin and just like soak in. You really have to work at it. But I like the way it smells. For some reason, I like it. It's from Fairhaven Health, and this is what I put on during the day when I'm gonna put clothes on top of it, and then at night I'm putting like an oil on. And I showed you guys the oil that I showed you guys the oil a long time ago in my videos, but the one I'm using right now is from Berlin, and it's just called Mutter oil, M-U-T-T-E-R. I'll link that for you guys. If you ever don't see anything in the drop-down box that I say I'm gonna link, just leave me a comment and remind me, because my pregnancy brain sometimes makes me forget to add things. So just let me know. And everything I'm wearing is always in that as well. I really like to drink tea, and when I found out I was pregnant, a lot of the things that I was researching said a lot of herbal teas are not safe to drink during pregnancy. So I stopped drinking tea because that worried me. And then I have had Bump Box send me a couple different teas, and they sent me a anti-nausea tea in the first trimester that I drank only in the first trimester because the taste wasn't something that I was really like obsessed with, but I drank it for nausea and it worked. So if you guys are interested in what that was, just comment and I'll let you know. And this company that I've worked with before, Teamy, they make tea. Obviously they make tea. I've worked with them before, and I've always liked the tea that they sent me. Before I was pregnant, they sent me 2 types. One was this skinny one that I have right here, and then they also sent me a colon cleanse one, and I steeped the colon cleanse one for too long and it hurt my stomach. So if you go onto Teamy's website and you're not pregnant and you buy the colon cleanse, do not steep it longer than is recommended, because it will, like, you will be on the toilet for a long time. It does its job, but don't steep for too long or you'll be in pain. So Teamy sent me 2 of their teas that are safe for pregnancy, and I spoke about this in my What I Ate vlog. You guys see it on my Snapchat all the time, so you guys know that I love Teamy, and I'm going to show them to you again. I have Teamy Skinny and Teamy Relax. Now don't worry, this isn't a dietary, like, this is not to lose weight. Trust me, this is just to help keep your water weight down and keep the swelling down, and it's a morning tea, so it's lightly caffeinated. And a lot of people just switch this out. Instead of drinking their coffee, they'll have this tea, and it is safe for pregnancy. They have assured me, and I've looked into it myself as well. So don't be alarmed that I'm drinking that, but that's what I drink in the mornings. And then at night to relax, I've been drinking the Teamy Relax. And you guys probably see cups of tea on my Snapchat all the time if you follow it. But I really like tea, and I was really happy to find out that there were teas out there that I could safely drink, and it's kind of like a new discovery. With Teamy, you can go onto their website, which I will link below, but you can go onto their website and just type in my name in the code bar and it'll give you 10% off. I don't get anything out of that, just so you know, but it will give you 10% off, and the code's just AARYN. So this was in my Bump Box this month, yeah, because it's monthly. It's this Organic Peaceful Mama tea, and it's an 100% organic herbal tea, and it's caffeine free, and it's citrus chamomile. This is what it looks like, and it was in my Bump Box. So I just wanted to show this to those of you out there who are preggo but also tea lovers. There is hope for you. You can drink tea while pregnant. Last thing before I show you my bump, I promised you guys that I would show you my new strapless bra that I'm going to be using for my maternity shoot. This is what it looks like. I linked it in my last video, and I'll link it again, but it's this very cute nude, and this is how the back looks. And it has obviously like holes for straps, and then this type of strap system in the back is where you can move the strap wherever you want. It's like a multi-wear. It's called Dream Angel's Multi-Way, Multi-Options. And once again, I am a size 36D right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these bras after I'm done breastfeeding, because I know that they're probably going to shrink back down to what they were before, which is nothing. So I will go ahead and show you guys my bump now. Oh, and don't mind the mirror on the floor right there. I bought that for Skyla's room, obviously, which is why it's sitting here. It was half off at Hobby Lobby, and it's gonna go right here on this wall behind me, but I just thought it was so cute when I saw it. So, I am wearing the maternity top that I told you guys about. I will link them below as well. But here's what it looks like from the front with clothes on. Here's what I look like from the side. Here's what I look like from the back with the clothes on. And the other side. Here is the naked belly from the front. My line is getting crazy. My belly button hasn't really popped out. It's just kind of flat in there. But I haven't been tanning just because I've been waiting on that exfoliator to come in. And now that it's here, I'm going to go ahead and exfoliate so that I can tan myself again. But I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay guys, that's it for my 28 weeks of pregnancy update. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys on Friday for my Foodie Friday video. And then after that, I'll see you on Monday for the viewer's choice, I guess I'll call it, video on Monday, which seems like it's going to be, the clear winner right now seems like it's going to be the beauty and hair related type video. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do for you, let me know in the comments if you like this idea. I'm thinking about doing a head to toe hair skincare routine, like my everyday routine that I do to take care of my hair and skin every morning and every night. All the products that I use on my body to keep it looking, I guess, how it looks. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye.